Good morning, friends. Oh, got a little frog in my throat. Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Ink Pulp, and I am back at it after my show. I'm dragging this morning a little bit though. I'm always tired the day after a show. I'm sort of cleaning up here. Always dragging a little bit. So today's going to be a kind of an easy day. So how is everybody this morning? I don't see anybody in here yet. I hope we get some folks. So I've been just kind of roaming around my desk, looking at all the little things I have on my desk, and look at all this pile of stuff I found. So I thought today I'm just going to play with the stuff on my desk and see what I can come up with because, um, yeah, I'm not feeling real inspired to do anything too complex. Like I said, after a show, I'm always kind of tired on that Monday because I do it all myself. I set up all my display myself, and then I tear it all down, load it in the car, and bring it home. So, and I'm fine to do that. It's not a problem. Sorry, I'm just picking up little bits and pieces off my desk. I'm fine to do that. I get weary, and then by Monday, I'm like, okay, I need a day of rest. So, the show, it was pretty good. It was not great, but it was good. And I'm telling you guys, I think all your prayers really, really, really helped because I got there and set up on Thursday, and it was kind of raining when I set up, but I only set up my tent. They didn't have security that first night, so I didn't want to put out any of my um jewelry and things like that because there was no security watching the space. So I just put up my tent and my tables. It did rain overnight Thursday night. It rained pretty good, but Friday we got there and it was fine. There was no rain. It was really pretty. It got, nice and sunny, and we had a couple little rain showers throughout the day, but nothing major. It was great. The weather was great. We didn't get the rain. And then Friday night didn't rain. If it did, it just sprinkled. Saturday came and it was a beautiful day. The sun was out first thing in the morning and it was just a gorgeous day. The temperatures were nice and had a great day. And then Saturday night, it rained all night. And I did have a little structural damage to my tent, but it's a brand new tent, so it should be under warranty. It should not have done. Hi, Mimi. It should not have buckled like it did. And I think it was just the weight of the water on the roof of the tent. So I got to deal with that today, but that's not a big deal. And then when we had to tear down, it was not raining. So really, all in all, we had very little rain. Sales were good, not great, but they were good. I made, you know, some decent money. And so, all in all, it was a good show. And now I'm back. So, like I said, what I'm going to do this morning, because I'm dragging a little day after a show, always a little tired, I had all these little goodies. I'm actually going to put this in here. This is something I got from uh, Papered Rooster, Wendy Blanish. I can't get it open. I did have a good show. Like I said, it wasn't great, but it was good. So I have this little thing with a bunch of little stuff in it. So I'll put that in there. So yeah, I did. I did have a good show. I sold bookmarks like crazy. We'll have to do actually I'll do a craft and grab because I've got all kinds of bookmark blanks made up. I just have to sew them together, and then we can do a craft and grab and decorate a bunch of them because I sold a ton of bookmarks, which tells me I need to raise my price just a little bit. When they sell too fast, it means so they're $8, so I'll probably take them to $9. I won't go up too much. Because I don't want to sell so many that Wendy sure can tighten a little. Man, she can. I don't want to sell so many that all I'm doing is making bookmarks. I want to sell them, but it's a balance thing. So anyway, we'll do that one of these times. I sold a journal, did not sell any bags. I sold the tons of bookmarks, night lights. My night lights always, I haven't counted up how many, but I probably sold 20 plus night lights. Um, and then I have a custom order for one to make this week. So sold a ton of night lights. I sold a ton of necklaces. I am like out of necklaces. I have to make more. That pretty blue one with the blue stones in it, that was like one of the first to go. Um, if you guys remember, it was the little lotus, silver lotus pendant, and my fold form necklaces, the copper ones, those sold. I don't know. I sold a lot of necklaces, and I sold earrings, and I sold not as many rings as I usually do, but some. And I sold those fabric bracelets, Mimi. I sold, I think, 3 of those. People love those. I put the magnets out. I didn't sell any, but then again, I'm really low, so um I didn't have a lot to offer. So anyway, that's how the show went. Had some good sales. Now I'm back and I'm excited to be back. And like I said, I just kind of roamed around my desk. I went shopping on my desk and I found some stuff. I found stuff. And I'm just going to make stuff out of stuff. And I thought I would start with this little tiny, we could make this a tag. This was a cutoff for this was a cutoff for a postcard, and I used it in, I don't know, something last week. So I thought I would take this little piece. My next show, the middle of August, I will be at a show on my birthday actually. Um, and it's at the same place. They do a show in July and they do one in August. And I actually had one lady buy a ring that I need to adjust for her. And she says, "Are you coming back in August?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, just bring it then." She paid for it, but she said, "Just bring it then and I'll pick it up in August." I'm like, "Okay." So a lot of those same people will be there in August again. So anyway, all right. So let's do something fun. I think it's just you and me. Gotta get to work. Chop, chop. Oh my gosh. I have to make so much stuff. I have to be really, really, really disciplined. Ooh, I have these little birds. They're probably too big. I have, what else do I have that we could put on here? Ooh, we could put one of these little flowers on here. But I think I want to put some color down first. And I'm thinking, let's see what colors I want. Let's see what I have handy. Ooh, I have wild honey. So let's do that. And my little spray bottle, I moved it over to another desk. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this water. I want to put some wild honey down. Yeah, I got to make some more because I'm getting low now because I sold them. All right, so let's leave that. And then let's take one of these big coffee dyed cards, and we'll do that and let that dry. And then let's see, what else do I have that we could color? I've got this piece of book page. We could put some color on. Oh, hi, Mike. I just gave the overview of my show. It was pretty good. We really didn't get any rain during the show. A couple sprinkles. Got some big rain overnight, but that was fine. It was overnight. So the show was successful. I made a decent amount of money. It wasn't a great show. It wasn't what I would say, one of my really good shows, but it was decent. All right, we've got this. So today, Mike, I am usually wiped out after a show, and I am a little wiped out today. So today, I'm just going to play with some stuff that's on my desk. And I found this little card, part of a postcard that I had cut off. Oh my gosh. What did you do, Mike? What'd you do? Go out and stir up a fight at a bar or something? Goodness sakes. How did you manage to break ribs? Ooh, I'm going to do a little bit of this salvage patina. I'm not going to put quite so much down. Telling you, you're getting a little older now. You can't take on those young guys anymore. Oops, that's way too much water. I need my spray bottle. Got in a wheelie bin to compact some garden waste. The bin tipped over, went over a wall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're lucky that all you did was break some ribs. Good night. That's crazy, Mike. No more daredevil stuff for you, man. You're going to end up in the hospital. All right, there we go. Just a little bit of blue on that. All right, where's my... All right. That's exactly right. It's hard to accept that, isn't it? I find it hard sometimes. I've got a birthday in a few weeks and I'll be 64, and I just don't, mentally I don't feel 64 at all. Sometimes my body does, but I don't know, I don't feel it. And I hate that I'm getting older. Yes. Oh, and what did you use on them? Was it the alcohol ink stuff or patina? What did you use? Okay, I think I'm going to put that little flower on there with something else, but I think we'll put that little flower on there. And I think I'll have it coming off so it, I'll cut it off. And then let's see, what else do we want? I've got this bit of lace. Yes, send me, the alcohol inks. Yeah, aren't they fun to work with? So send me pictures, not for today, because I don't have, I'm not set up to look at pictures right now. But send me pictures and we will show them tomorrow. There we go. There's a little bit of lace. And where is my seam ripper? So, Mimi, a couple of questions for you. One, how are you healing, my dear? Two, how is your daughter doing? And three, how is your husband doing? Well, you guys have had the stuff going on, yeah? Make sure they have good light. That one you sent me, it didn't have enough light behind it and you couldn't really see. But yeah, we'd love to see your bud vases. I think I'm going to be trying some new designs of things, either some frames or I may steal your bud vase idea, but different. I like the idea of some bud vases. There we go. There's that. Do you guys like that? I'm going to go around. This is actually frayed burlap because I can't find my vintage photo this morning. Today's the day, Mimi. I'm pulling everything off my desk into a box, and then I'm going to start sorting it out. That's a good task for a day when you're tired and don't have a lot of energy. I'm not even going to unpack my car today because I've gone all arty, my influence. Hey, well, I'm glad I could have some influence. No. How about if we take this in the salvage patina? I think that's a good thing, Mike. It's always good to try new things. There we go. There's a little bit of text, and then I think I'll do a little bit more stamping in another color, a darker color. Let me find some of my go-to stamps. I have a little drawer in the front of my desk here, and that's where I keep all of my favorite stamps, kind of my go-to. We'll do this one, and I'll do it in tea dye. It's just little circles. There we go. It is. One of them got snapped up. Oh, well, very cool. Well, you know what? I always feel honored if I can provide, some sort of inspiration to people. Because I'm not an artist. I mean, I'm not trained. I'm not, that artistic. I just kind of do what I like to do. And if that can help somebody else expand their creative side, I am very flattered by that. And Mike, there are some people in the artistic community that would say, "Oh, that was my idea," and yes, I am what? I just don't get into all of that. It's like share ideas. What about that for just a little tag? I'm gonna start gluing it down. Just a fun little tag. Nothing special. The one thing I am going to do this week, and probably tomorrow, I'll send a 24-hour notice out today. I'm going to put up a video sale because I haven't done one in a long time. All right, I'm just going to put that down. And then we'll put this. Oh, did you see the beautiful vintage ladies, Mimi, that Christy put up on that one? What does this need? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm an artist. Maybe. Well, I guess technically I am. I mean, I do make creative things. In the paper and the fabric and the jewelry. There. And then it needs something else somewhere. How about if we find a little, I just had them here a little bit ago. a little word to put on there. Take a sip of coffee. Oh, Mimi, you know what I want to do for one of our morning things? You know these things I cut out when we were making the shaped notepads? I was thinking, wouldn't that be cool if I cut out the negative space? I can't cut these because of the way I did them, and then make a little door that opens up, and so you get something underneath. I do say that a lot, don't I, Mike? It just needs something. I don't know what it is, but it needs something. The eyeball says it needs something. And I had my little container of words out here. And you guys know me. Of course, I can't find it now. But that's what we need. Well, I've got words everywhere. Oh. Whoops. I dropped something. I can pull out a little small word out of here. Dream, gratitude, little blue key. I like this one because it kind of has the same coloring. We'll just put a little imagine on there. Any form of art. You're an artist. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, have I told you guys about some of my entrepreneurial things I did when I was young? I've always been a creator since I was little. Or young, I shouldn't say little. Oh, hey, Lori B. Lori B. I'm just back from my show last night, my weekend show, and I am always dragging a little on Mondays. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and then we can all go over to see Janet when we're done here. There, just a little tiny tag. Nothing fancy. Just something a little something off my desk. Lori B. Oh, hi, Susan. I just pulled stuff from my desk that was just laying around, and I'm just playing because I'm not feeling too. I don't want to use my brain too much. I'm tired. I'm tired. I had a little tiny piece of something here. Little tiny piece of lace, old grungy lace. And I was thinking I might put it down here. Does that look okay? Or should I put it up here on the side? Or on this side? Or on the top even? Nope, I don't know that I like it at all. All right, I'm going to set that one aside because, oh, you know what I do want to do? I would like to put an eyelet in it. Oops, that's not even center. I always have to put a little hole or little mark because my brain doesn't do center very well. These are the little eyelets. You know what I think I'm going to do instead? I'm going to put a little brad in there. And then I will take to put a tag topper on there. What I'll do is, and I'll glue that down. Nah, it's too little. It's too little. Hang on a second. Let me get my other little box of metals out here. A little container. I don't know what I did with all my... Oh, here we go. Here's some little brads that are nice, colorful little brads. How about if we put a leaf up here? There we go. Look at that. And then I can take and put a little topper on, a little fabric or something, and glue it so that that brad stays in place. What do you think about that? Just the perfect thing, except that it's crooked, or it's not in the middle. But other than that, it's perfect. Let's see, I'm looking for just a little piece of fabric. And I have one right here. Look at that orange with that. I know, Mimi, you love that. For those of you who don't know, oh, are you feeling bad, Laura B? I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, so now I'm gonna just take this, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glue over the top of that brad. So you see, Mike, just when you think it's done, you think of something else to put on it. That might be a little tall. Let's go down a little bit there. And that kind of centers it up a little bit too. And I'll cut this off a little bit. There, how's that for a little tag? That needs to come down even a little more. There. Nothing special, just a little tag. What do you guys think? I know you do, Mimi. One of these days, I'm not going to say when, but one of these days, I'm just going to go around my studio and find everything orange that I can find. I'm going to send you an orange box, a little Happy Mail orange box. I love that. Just a cute little tag. You're doing so much better. How about your daughter? Did I miss where you talked about it up above? How's your daughter doing? Let's do one more thing. Let's take one of these and make like a little tag or something out of it. It's fun what you can do just with the stuff on your desk. If you have a desk like mine. Just, although like I said, I'm taking everything off my desk today and I'm going to clean it off and start fresh. Of course, I do that, and then it's, how about that little guy on there? So I can put it on there, or I can put it on, it goes better on the brown acorns, doesn't it? Or I have a solid. Okay, you guys tell me. Gray circle, the acorns, or the solid for this little, and I'll ink him up while you guys are thinking. I did. Okay, I'll have to scroll back because I missed that. I must have been concentrating and I missed it. But is she doing better? Still waiting on the biopsy results, I think. Uh-oh. That could mean a lot of things. Doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. All right. Brown, acorns, or gray? Which one shall we use this dragonfly on? You tell me. I'm just going to sit here and wait till you tell me. Yes, definitely prayers. Okay, you guys aren't talking to me. Tell me, tell me. A or B, so not the plain brown. Okay, so now we're down to gray and acorns. Mimi, you be the tiebreaker, my dear. Lori B, what do you think? Oh, you're the expert at this kind of stuff. Lori B, what do you think? Which one shall we put it on? The gray or the brown with the acorns? Lori B, what do you think? Mimi, what do you think? Any of the others of you who are watching and not talking, anybody want to chime in? And should I probably take it down just a little bit here? B, okay. Thank you. We'll do the acorns. And so look at this lovely eyelet that I have. Shall I use that? Or, oh, I have some of this. This is that rust-dyed paper towel. How about if we use a piece of this on here? Okay, so we could have that sticking out actually over to the side. And this over to this side. Okay, what do you think about the paper towel? And I'll just leave it sticking off the edge like that. Okay, how about some rusty paper towel? Actually, I might like this piece better. This piece has sort of a curve to it that I can take advantage of. Oh, yes. There we go. So how about that? And, oh, good. I've got this little zigzaggy piece that I could put at the bottom of the dragonfly, or at least part of it. I could put that down there. And what else do we have? Well, let me get this down first because I don't want to lose the placement. Because I really like this. This I'm going to leave the way it is. So, Lori B, when you're crafting, do you ever, well, does your desk get messy, one? And then do you ever just go through your desk and pick out stuff from your desk to work with? I mean, all of this stuff was just on my desk. Husband is doing better, still sore, but not much swelling. Oh, good, 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 good. And you're recovering well? So good news all around, right? Oh, yeah. I like that so far. I really like that. I don't know if I want to do something like this. I actually like that even better than this piece of paper. So I'm just going to do it. I'm not thinking, because that was the whole point of today. No thinking. I know Mimi's probably ready to never see a hospital again, or at least not for a long time. Okay. What do you guys think about that so far? I like it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going back to these brads again. And I'm going to take one of these and cut the legs off of it. Oh, yeah, I don't make as many journals, although I really have one I want to make. Um, and I'd like to work with this group online to make it. I make more ephemera. I'm more of a, okay, let's see, where do we want this? Don't want it there. Yep, that looks good. I'll just put some glue in this. Oh, you guys, I have to tell you a story from my show. So this lady comes into my booth, and I had a pair of sterling silver angel wing. They were post earrings, but they were very three-dimensional. You know, they were wings, and they were really pretty. I have a punch or a mold that I put on my hydraulic press, and it punches it out. And I've had them for a long time. They hadn't sold, but they were like $65. They're not, because they had a lot of silver in them. I'm looking for one other little thing. And so I had them there, and this lady, and she was an older lady. I mean, she was older than me, which doesn't make her old, but it makes her older than me. And she came in and she picked them up and she said, "Oh my gosh," she said, "I love these." She said, "I have had so many people in my family pass away this past year. And this just reminds me, you know, this, not too much. This is just, just reminds me." And I said, "Oh, wow." And she said, "How much are they?" And I said, $65. And she went, "Oh," she said, and she was like devastated. She was almost in tears. And I felt so bad. And there you go. And she says, "Is that the very best you can do?" Now, let me tell you, I don't negotiate my prices. Because I price my stuff really very fairly. Oh, I like that right there. Little tiny word. It says fanciful. I price my stuff very fairly, and so I really don't ever negotiate with anybody. I have people that say, "Can I get a discount if I pay cash?" I'm like, "No, when I have to go buy all my materials, I don't get a discount for cash." But anyway, I just could tell that she just wanted those earrings so badly. And she said, "Is that the best you can do?" And I said, "Well," I said, "the very best I could possibly do is $50." And so I took $15 off of them. And she's like, "Oh, I'll take them." And she started crying. And I mean, not sobbing crying, but just tears. And she says, "You don't know how much this means to me." She said, "These just spoke to me." And she says, "I will wear them." She says, "These will go to my grave with me." She said, they will be on me in my casket." And I was like, "Oh." So I gave her a big hug and told her to enjoy them. And those are the kinds of stories when I come home from shows that just make me love what I do. That I could make her day like that. Okay, so there's like a little journal card or something. What do you think? Just little tiny pieces off the desk. I know, isn't that great? So we're only at 39 minutes, but I know Janet Nash is on, and a lot of people like to go and watch her. So I'm going to stop it at two things today. I'm not going to go the full hour. So here's what I made with just stuff on my desk. Oops, I gotta glue that down a little bit. Just stuff on my desk. 2 little pieces. Ah, there we go. All right. 2 more little pieces of ephemera. Oh, I believe that, Mimi. When I do stuff like that, it makes me know that I'm going to get it back tenfold. And that if I could affect somebody in a positive way like that, I'm just like, why not? That makes me feel good. As much as it made her feel good, it made me feel good. So, yeah, I'm with you. And I know she will love those. Well, she says she's going to wear them in her grave, but we'll see. I mean, well, I won't see, but that she just was wanted to impress upon me. That's how much it meant to her. So, um, okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. I've still got a pile of stuff here, but I'm not going to work on it today. I've got some cleaning to do. I've got some other just administrative stuff to do. I got to get my tent replaced and I got to just do some other stuff today. So I think I'm not going to craft anymore today. I say that, but we'll see. But I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, that is all that matters, Mimi, is that I think if we can, there's so much evil in the world today and so much strife, and I don't know, if we can do something nice for somebody, I'm all for it. All right. Have a wonderful day. Love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.